Welcome to Wild West Van Life Drama. So, anyways, just a quick video here. This is my fourth video recording. The other three I had to delete because, needless to say, I was pretty upset and pretty cranky. And today I'm in a little better mood. But where I'm at is on Friday, I was packed, ready to leave. I had done all my laundry. I had gotten the whole van all back together. All electricals were doing great. Everything was great. And I was pretty excited. So I decided I wasn't doing the solar panels because we have a lot of strong winds right now, the last bunch of days, plus rain. And so I just said, well, I'll go out somewheres, go for a little trip somewhere, and deal with it when I come back. But that didn't happen. I was pulling away from an intersection, and for about 3 seconds, my stereo, my engine, everything had shut off. And when it came back on, then my alternator belt started squealing. I, for the life of me, don't know what caused it. I'm trying to troubleshoot the situation, but for it to completely lose all power, I don't know what. So right now I'm changing the key tumbler in my van because it was getting sloppy and wore, and I don't think that's the problem, but maybe it is. So I started that process, which turned into a nightmare, because for some reason I've done this a bunch of times in the past with pickup trucks and vans, and usually you just spin off the little ring that holds the tumbler, or well, in the key switch in the dash. So you spin off that ring, you pull the whole unit out, you unplug it. Very, very simple. Did it go that way? Absolutely not. I could not get that tumbler out, or sorry, the switch out. I didn't know, but for the design of this particular one, you have to take the tumbler out first in order to get that ring off. So here I am cranking on it, gouging it with vice grips, and just tore up the ring like really bad, trying to force it off. Well, that put pressure on the tumbler, which then wouldn't allow me to turn the key either way. I, needless to say, wasn't happy about it. I kind of did a little bit of damage to my dash. But anyways, that was that day. So then I go to the parts store. And I'll show you. So this here is a key and tumbler. I bought it. That was the first day. I'll turn my camera around here. Try to get the price here. That's the price, but it came with also alternator plug, because mine is getting kind of rough looking. So I bought an alternator plug, which was only $2 or $3. Well, I wanted the whole switch, so that was the whole process. Get this switch out. So this is today. I bought this. It's the whole switch. Switch, tumbler, and keys are down at the bottom. So That one cost me $26.76. $26.76 for the switch and the key tumbler as a package. But just to buy the tumbler at another parts store was $50. So that one's going back. So, but that's not what really upset me. What upsets me is I wanted to replace on my distributor, my son had broken the outside clip or plug on the distributors, the inside one and then the outside one. Well, the outside one, he broke the clip off. So to buy that plug, get this, $160 for a chunk of wire, just a little bit of wire with a 2-prong plug. Are you kidding me? Like $160 for a stupid little plug, a little plastic plug with 2 prongs on it. I could buy the alternator plug, which is almost the identical plug, for $3 at a parts store in town here. Thankfully, they had one. But then to get the distributor plug, $160. So I don't, and I will not ever pay something like that. Won't do it. But I also do not want to butcher one off another vehicle. I don't. Why am I going to take a used one off when I have a used one on my vehicle now? So I'm not about to pay $160 for a plug. I'm still trying to swallow that one. Like, that's absolutely nuts. Like, these parts places, you got to talk to your suppliers because they're getting out of hand. Absolutely out of hand. So anyways, back to where I'm at now. That's where I'm at. So I'm trying to attempt to put the switch and everything in here. So as you can tell, I kind of screwed up that a little bit. Not impressed. But that's where I'm at. I didn't get out of town. This is now Sunday. So this misery all started Friday morning. And my vehicle is right now sitting on ramps in my son's driveway. I couldn't even get it off the ramps because I couldn't turn the key. I couldn't do anything. So needless to say, my fault. I've done it a bunch of times, but for some reason, this particular model, you have to take the tumbler out first in order to take the ring off. But whatever. That's just life. So, whoever come up with that concept, thanks a lot. So anyways, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to cut this off here and get at it. Get this new switch in and key tumbler. And then I'll take the other one back tomorrow. Get my money back. Like, seriously? $50 just for the tumbler and keys. $26 for the tumbler and key and the switch. I tell you. So, anyways. And I don't even know if that's going to solve my problem. I just know that was going to be a problem eventually anyways, because the key was getting pretty sloppy. So I was like, wow, deal with it now or deal with it on the side of the highway. I'll deal with it now. So take care. Talk to you soon. And thankfully, I didn't post or keep the videos that I done before this one, because I was not happy. Everything was going wrong. I was butchering the job. The tempers were flying. It was great fun. So, see you on the next clip. Talk to you later. Well, anyways, I'm back together and And as you can hear, I'm running. Talk to you soon.